Oh wow, Smallfoot, I was gonna give you a pass, you know? I was gonna just walk into watching you and just, expect the worst and appreciate the droplings of okay. I was really prepared for that. I wasn't prepared to love you. I really wasn't. Oh, but let's talk about love. What did I love about Smallfoot? Spoiler alerts, because this movie actually has spoilers. I love that you cared more about your story and like what you're trying to say than if you were funny or not. I really liked that. I love how you got weird and like your mystery and your conspiracy story. I mean, that's really what this movie is. It's a giant conspiracy thing. And of course, it's about Yetis. You think that, but they have conspiracy on their sides, all right? They really do. I mean, they know humans exist, but they were trying to stay away from them. And it goes into this crazy, like, X Files slash The Village thing. And wow, like it really gave me chills in certain parts. That's incredible. I was not expecting that. And I love it for that. I also honestly do love a musical, even though this wasn't a. I don't want to say it wasn't a great musical because it wasn't even like a good musical, but it tried to be. And for that, gold star. But they really didn't get great actors, okay? Channing Tatum, I mean, his just speaking voice in his animated role goes up and down from, I believe this character is alive to he's reading a book to his kids at story time late at night, kind of a gooey baby voice. It goes up and down. There are parts where I really believe it and no. But yeah, his singing voice, it's okay, but don't quit your day job, buddy. I know it was stripping, but don't quit it anymore. Don't quit this one. Let's see. Zendaya, her acting voice was perfectly fine, but yeah, her singing voice was so low. I was like turning up the volume to try to hear her. It didn't do me anything. It was very blah. And her Colors of the Wind moment. Yeah, it did not hit it. The animation scene of it, what they were actually doing while she was singing was pretty nice, okay? Okay, it was the scene where, her character, Michi, was teaching Miko, Channing Tatum's character, about, looking at stuff, even really tiny stuff that proves her initial point. Like, yeah, there is more to learn. We can't just be content with stuff. We really should learn and ask questions and all that jazz. It's like, yay, and maybe it's an Eve complex, the Pandora's box thing. But I really liked how curious she was. Okay, one of my favorite parts of the whole movie was when she finally escaped down to the human town and just started looking around the whole village. Not actually, it wasn't a village, it was an actual city. Like a real Asian city. And yeah, she was just looking at it and you realize, oh my god, you think she's like a normal person size, but she's actually huge. Okay, she's actually as tall as a building. And she's just looking down at everything with this like wonder in her eyes. And she's just like, oh my god, that's pretty. Oh, that's so neat. How does that work? Oh, what's this? What's this? What's something over here? Like, that was sincere. I really believed in that moment. I really, really did. I love that moment. Not till the end of the movie, but honestly, the second half of this movie is much better than the first. It gets better as it goes on. And then there's the human character played by James Corden. And I'm happy he's finally getting good animated roles. Finally. But yeah, he does this cover, not even a cover, it's more like this weird spoof of how he's not doing very successful in his like zoologist TV host kind of career. So he sings it to Under Pressure, which is ridiculous. It really, really is. But seeing as he's an actor whose TV show, his talk show is about, singing in a car, it totally fits him. And really, again, the animation is so good in the scene. Like, it's so interesting and lively and fast. It really brings me back to, Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs, okay? A few movies have, been off the mainstream radar to be called that. But yeah, it had that. It had that energy, that lucidness, that looniness, that, every visual thing is funnier the more you see it. It really did. Like, CG movies don't have to be all stiff and puppet-like. No, you can play with them. You can make them ridiculous. I mean, yeah, you don't want them too uncanny valley, and this movie was so silly. It really, really was, but in a good way, in a nice way. I mean, the less silly part is where we find out that the not really bad guy, but, the chief in charge of, all the conspiracy and secrets of the Stonekeeper, played by Common, who at first I didn't like his voice thing, not because he wasn't speaking well, but because it was too smooth and delicious, and it's like, no, you should not be like the dad of like the Michi character. You should be like her big brother or something else. But maybe I'm stereotyping him too much. But you know, he had that whole King Triton thing. It's where, yeah, humans are the real monsters. Let's go. Oh God. But the big secret about how he's been using, or not really using his own people, but he kept up this system for his people to like keep their mountain home hidden under steam of clouds. Actually, no, they were steam, but they looked like clouds and people believed they were. But yeah, then it, like, the way he did that all came up to like religion and construction, and it was just all crazy. And part of me almost got that Moana feel, you know, where, oh yeah, they're totally happy on this island. Nothing is wrong, except for Moana, who's just bored on her island. She loves her people, but she wants to do more with her life. Yeah, it gave me those vibes, it really did. And I wasn't expecting that. I really wasn't. I loved it. I loved it for that reason. Oh, and plus Gina Rodriguez is so cute. I love when she gets work because she earns it. Like, her voice is just so pleasant. I want her to get as many roles as possible, okay? Give her a Disney princess role for all I care. Or better yet, make her a role that's not a Disney princess but gets to be a lead in an animated movie, okay? She's earned it with all her little roles. Yeah. I mean, the other guys did their parts. They were okay, but yeah. I mean, there are a lot of things about this movie that aren't great, like sometimes they just repeat the same word in dialogue, or the dialogue is just too obvious. But they avoided a lot of cliches, which made me like and appreciate this movie so much. Okay, if there wasn't some annoying agent pushing the human Percy to make the worst decisions, it was Percy's own, like, you know, need to pay his bills and, you know, just want to be famous. Those 15, he wants a whole hour of fame kind of deal. There wasn't the whole Migos doing this all to get something. He just didn't want to be a liar. Like when he first saw a human who is not Percy, but another human, and that just happened by crazy chance. And I like that. It's not like, oh yeah, destiny that these two characters have to meet. It's just more of, oh yeah, this one thing happened and led to another kind of deal. I like that. That was refreshing. But yeah, it has all these things where it avoids really easy cliches, but still kind of follows like the trail of them well enough. So yeah, the movie's trying to be comforting towards, I guess, kids. It's trying to play it easy. It's not as wacky or super extra like Storks was. Same company that made Storks and Lego People, or the Lego Movie also made, you know, Smallfoot. Yeah, they're kind of starting off slow and steady though, okay, by just being different. They really have a different vibe, different feel to them. It's different than Disney, it's different than DreamWorks, hell, it's even different than Illumination. No, I take that back. It's this guy in Illumination that are kind of, you know, stepping out of the game. They're, instead of just being those extra companies, they're really trying to like be more. They really, really are. I mean, Illumination's thing is that more of, it kind of tells very pleasant, soft stories. It has very nice animation, like very cool sequencing and like hand gestures and whatnot. It does all that, interestingly enough. But really, it doesn't like branch out with storytelling. It doesn't. It plays it safe, but it's so sweet and soft that it's totally unoffensive. But yeah, Smallfoot, you tried something new. And for that, I love you. I love you so much. I keep rewatching it because I love that. I love the new feeling. Oh, God. So yeah, I recommend people see this movie. More people should see it anyway, okay? It gives you that breath of, oh, maybe I should try this more, okay? Even if it's, you know, something else. In a way, it's kind of like Adam ruins everything, you know? Truth hurts, but you feel like a fuller person after you know it, okay? You can just do more when you try. And it's not the overly sappy way, like, say, Zootopia's ending was. It's just more of a don't be afraid to be wrong kind of deal. So yeah, Smallfoot, thank you for that. Thank you. Thank you, Warner Brothers Animations, okay? Come on down. I don't know what you guys are doing next, but come on down.